Hello again. For this weekend's conversation piece, I want to try something a little different. First of all, experimentation with video blogging. And then also, I wanted to pass along a question that Joel DeMonk, and I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name, Joel, passed along on Twitter. And it had to do with Colin Wilson, how he's going to do this year, and perhaps more interestingly, where he's going to play. Is he going to be a second-line scoring center, or is he perhaps going to be on the wing? You know, last season we saw some good play from Colin in both roles, and when I look ahead to training camp coming up with Nashville, if you want to fill two scoring lines with wingers, you've got Steve Sullivan, you've got Martin Erat, you've got Patrick Hornquist whenever he signs, and then really there's one more spot that's kind of up for grabs. J.P. Dumont would be a natural, but as we saw last spring, he'd been demoted to a third or fourth line, so who knows if that's going to work out. There are new faces coming in, such as Sergei Kostitsyn and Linus Klassen. There's a new old face coming back in Jonas Anderson, the former draft pick. And I wouldn't label any of those guys as surefire bets, however. They have potential, but there is a bit of a question mark there with that fourth scoring winger spot. Also, when you look at the center position, you've got Matthew Lombardi and David Legwand, but then behind Colin Wilson, you also have Cal O'Reilly, who's really going to be entering a make-or-break year with Nashville. So if he makes a strong impression, perhaps that bolsters the case that, hey, maybe we can have Cal O'Reilly center the second scoring line and move Colin Wilson over to the wing there. So it's going to be a very, very interesting question to follow during training camp. I'd like to get your thoughts in the comments below, not just where you think Colin Wilson fits in long-term, but particularly this season, because I think the way things are shaping up, he's going to play a major role on the Nashville Predators, regardless of whether he's lining up at center or on the wing. Once again, I'm Dirk Hogue from OnTheForecheck.com.